Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon, everyone. Can we start? Okay. Welcome to another fireside chat session at National Incubation Center for Aerospace Technologies. Before we get started, let's say a little prayer followed by national.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Now, I would request to please stand up for national. Thank you very much. I would like to call Mr. 𝐁𝐮𝐢𝐲𝐢𝐵, President NICAT, for warm welcome.
Assalamualaikum everybody. Warm welcome to Mr. 𝐁𝐮𝐢𝐲𝐢𝐝, CEO, National Technologies and Founder as well, and Dr. Tosi, Sir, Dr. Grafi, Lisa, Lisa. National Technologies has a history of supporting academia. We are on a number of audit boards and board of governors as well, number of institutions. This is the first time that we are associated with Research and Development Center, National Research and Development Center, which is NASDAQ. So we're very delighted to be part of this amazing experience. It is our mission to take Pakistan beyond borders, take the technology that our youth and also young are possessing, and coming here, for the cohorts and startups and scales as well, take it to the world. So I will not take much time. Let me ask Imran Jujala, who will be hosting fireside chat with Mr. 𝐁𝐮𝐢𝐲𝐢𝐝. Thank you. Round of applause.
Assalamualaikum everyone, and very warm welcome to NICAT. Where I'm going to moderate a session with none other than Mr. 𝐁𝐮𝐢𝐲𝐢𝐝, the founder of Natural Technologies in Pakistan, probably the largest IT company in Pakistan. Pakistan is an economy and building a global IT business from Pakistan is one of its kind, a case study that probably should be taught at every incubation center, and we're blessed to have his support and guidance and mentorship directly available to all the startups of NICAT. I'd like to invite Mr. 𝐁𝐮𝐢𝐲𝐢𝐝, the founder and CEO of Natural Technologies, for a discussion. It's an honor, sir. sorry, adjusting the technical adjustment. Good evening and welcome to NICAT fellows, and very warm welcome to all our physical listeners and digital listeners. I'm really honored and excited that I'm going to ask some questions and learn from Mr. Nal and Mr. Steve. मैंने आपकी सर बुक भी पढ़ी, आपकी बहुत सारी टॉक्स भी सुनी, so I wanted हम थोड़ा सा डिबेट करेंगे आज और थोड़े अनकन्वेंशनल क्वेश्चन मासूमाना सवाल पूछना चाहता हूँ. So why entrepreneurship? Why entrepreneurship? Why not just a stable job?
I've done jobs, but you believe that I go to the phases of life that I've seen. Starting my career in a place, moved on to second, new jobs. There's a sense of fulfillment in you when you are in a job. Yeah, it's good, it's secure, it's safe, you go in the morning, you do your work, and you come home. So that's good for life. But then when you look back after the days gone, silly, you go to a day, and you ask yourself, what have you done? What did you achieve? What did you know? What is there? And it's like sense is not us. It's really true. And entrepreneurship obviously is risky. They're never guaranteed. Never somebody telling you, okay, you start this and this one. And that's a big challenge. And for me, I always say that I will not be afraid that I will regret in later life that I wish I had. And that is, I believe, it's important. You have something in your heart and mind which you want to do, which you believe that I must go. And what will you think? What will you think? Because I failed many times before you see. Those failures, in fact, those failures are the reason why you're sitting here today and talking to God. Because those failures were able to help you become. So the important message is simple. That there is something your heart desires. Go. Take it. And be ready to and it will not work once. It will not work twice. Twice difficult. But ultimately you will get your wish because you are.
A great point is that if you sustain the failures, ultimately you will be successful. Here's 𝐁𝐮𝐢𝐲 doing a very stable job in Australia and then jumping off and doing something of your own. लोग क्या कहेंगे? इस चीज ने आपको डराया है?
बिल्कुल लोग कहते हैं this is not smart. It's not smart that you have a family, you have kids. Those kids need to go to school. The kids need a stable life. And you are stable. Why in the world would you uproot your family? Take them from a comfortable life and then move to another country. The country I was away for 22 years. I think I have written about the country since the country not yet around. And then start a new life with no memories. With no memories, nobody can tell you this will work out. Nobody can tell you what will happen in the US. Nobody can look at the drone and say, oh, I become 20 years selling body, this will happen. So yes, people tell you what I mean. But that's what it is about God. That the desire is so strong in you to go on. Then you must. And if you are lucky, you made it. Well done. If you are unlucky, you mind, Japanese is also saying this, that I want to minimize the number of regrets towards them. We all have. We all have. I want to see a visit a site, I want to go to a place where I've been to, I visit some new place, and all my life I just think about it, but I don't visit. The purpose of life is to, get your sense of being, your sense of being is doing things.
Since we have younger people and young people at heart in the room and in our board as well, what is your advice, sir? How to overcome this barrier? What was your toolkit? That how you overcome this barrier, overcome this fear of failure?
First of all, the important thing is that doesn't matter how I say my desires, my wish, I want to pursue that. But to pursue my desire and wish, I must have something behind it. I must have some work for me to follow my dream. I got this from my dream. Coming out of the school and the college, I say, okay, I'm starting private. I expect to make it. Yeah, a very small percentage people do succeed. A very small percentage will be able to succeed after school. But that's a very peaceful percentage, very small. And I don't recommend it. I do believe that we need to do some work before we are ready to start enterprise. Enterprise means that we will do well. And what does it mean? No, when you start an enterprise, there are multiple things you have to handle. The first thing you handle is the people who work with you. One will come to you, who find people who hire you. That's one. Second thing is dealing with the customers. And not school will teach you how to do the customer. Doesn't matter how you read, how smart you are, you have got to learn how SQL is. One more aspect is finances. How do you manage money? You're lucky. Start identifying, you start setting wealth and money is coming in. You don't know how to manage it because you're not seeing it. And before your school, your parents will look after your money. They will give you money, they will look after you, and you will use to some money. Suddenly, you have an enterprise which has money, and you know what to do. Now, you start the enterprise, and suddenly you hire people, you customize your money, and things are good. But what happens when things go wrong? And things will go wrong. That's all. Don't be negative. That everybody will be saying. You get one contract, two contracts, very nice customer delivery, you might see and you go doing well, but suddenly every time things will not go back. Things will go up and down. This is where you have a problem because you have a system. So if you ask me, how do you overcome that? Very simple. Yes, one. Get a job in the profession, in the field you want to be. You want to sell shoes, you want to sell peppers, you want to be IT, you want to sell food, whatever. That is, go and do it. Let your boss take the risk and you will learn from the boss. That's very smart. As far as you do that, take a job in a company, whatever that is. Let your boss make the mistakes. Let the boss deal with the people, deal with the customer, and you just document that in your mind. Okay, this is what it is. 3 years later, 4 years, 5 years, longer you take, more chances of you succeeding until they get you forward. Because we have a plan. After this job, I'll start our plan. But always, we must always integrate. But we have to do some time. Coming out of a uni or college and believing that I will start enterprise. Yeah. I believe you burn your parents when you're your friends, and you will burn and you will not. But having 5 years, and I got internship, sorry, only an internship. Because I'm an entrepreneur, I want to have my own enterprise in this profession, this field. I will be a sucker, I will be learning, I will be watching very carefully. And customers are not very essentially. Customers get very nasty. Customers get really urgent. I deal with even now after 43 years of profession. I'm surprised some of the customers get how to be with them. I'm still trying to figure out, okay, this customer is different, how do I make the customer? So this is where most of these developers are, because they are their own people, customers, and of course, So the three biggest skills me is number one, you need to manage people. Those who either your core team or people working for you. Second, managing customers, and third, managing money. And probably those who reaches all these three skills. So myself and Dr. Fawzi has a consensus on this. The more experience you have, it's better to run an enterprise after sales experience as you advise. Or for the younger lot, it's better to learn all these three skills as soon as possible. Otherwise, you're not going to, your startup is not going to take off. So, what was the biggest barrier, the first biggest challenge that you faced when you started NetSource with 4 people from one small office in London?
So barrier is very simple. First of all, for me, difficult was I came back to a country which I knew little because I left the country when I was young. I was 18 years old and I came back after 22 years. I was 40 when I came back. But there's a big gap. And I know little of the country, of what's happening. I was away, different countries, and from distance you're watching the country. And so that's one thing which I was concerned about. Yeah, you okay?
Yes, sir. Okay.
So yeah, we talked about barriers. So for me, that was a barrier. But remember, I had 17 years behind me of three things. I had worked for people. I've dealt with customers. I saw how the money was spent of saving and dealt with. And I saw how people behave. One of these days, a few months back, I was interviewed somebody like and we were asking me about what is the biggest challenge to a company? As a manager, what is the most difficult part of a company? I said, biggest challenge to me is people. The people who work for us. All right, that's good to know. So what is the second biggest challenge when you build a company? I said, people. Second challenge. And then, okay, all right, this is nice. Tell us third biggest challenge you face when you run a company. I said, people. The most difficult part in life is people. Yes, the smart people are people, they're intelligent, they're graduates, and how do you manage this? How do you get these people to work for you? How do you get these people to deliver to you? That's it. If you can master that, you will have it. The biggest challenge in life will be how, even your partner, how do you deal with your partner? How do you deal with the individuals to work for you? And as I said, they're very clever, very smart. Master that. Deal with the people, you will see how well they respond. See, people respond back. How you deal with them. They could be your biggest, force, or they could be biggest handicap for you to succeed.
So at least a startup has limited resources. The biggest challenge they face is people. So how, being a startup founder, I have limited resources. How I can convince people who are smarter than me to work for me?
Tell them they're smarter than you. Don't try to be best of them. Don't tell them I know better than you. The most leaders I see, they try to keep proving to the juniors they are better than them. Then why do you need them? If you're so smart, then don't hire anybody. Do everything yourself. And I'm going to figure out these people, these managers and these leaders. They try to always put their people down. Don't do that. Never do that. I always hire people smarter than me because I'm not smart. I'm not smart at all. These kids are amazing. They're so clever. And if you sit in my meeting, you'll survive how many stupid questions I ask my people. I'm asking this stupid question because I'm learning from them. I tell them, you tell me, you're smarter than me. That's why I got you. You tell me what is good for us, and then look how they will help you. But if you tell them you are smarter than that, you tell them you're everything, they will put their heads like that and they'll wait for you to make mistakes. Open their heads. Don't let them sit like that. Open their heads, let them speak to you. Let them have the courage to tell you, SG, they call me SG. SG, this is not right way. So okay, tell me what's the right way. I will listen to you. You You tell me what's right because this is why I hire you. So you encourage them. You encourage them to open themselves. We don't do that. Our way of working is very simple. I am the boss, I am the leader. I tell you what to do. Fine. They will tell you, they will do what you do, but the company will do extra. So very simple. When you hire people, always hire people smarter than yourself. Always, always. And then tell them they're smart, and then listen to them. Let them talk to you. Yes, sometimes you can veto that you're the boss, you're right to veto. But though sense hiring people and not letting them work, let them work. They may make mistake, you protect them. They succeed, make them the hero. Step back when they succeed. Don't become a hero yourself. Let them be the hero. Don't take the credit for their success. But when they fail, you come up and take the fall. That's how they love you. That's how they will work for you. They will give you a secret.
Great point, sir. That how to build a great team. You used to get a phone in early days. You used to get a phone from your home every day. And one day it was not your wife.
No, it was a story where I tell you when I opened the company and I'm coming to the office and my phone went to the landline and nobody called me. It's just dead. Like she came in. I'll go out, meet people, give them a card and hoping somebody will call me for service. Nobody called. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month passed, that bell never rang. Dead again. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, then one day before they will home, I asked my wife, please call my office number at least once or twice a day. So the stupid bell rings, so I feel we're alive. Maybe one day somebody will call. And she will call me 10, 11 o'clock, then ring, I'll look at the phone. Eventually, it's a customer calling. Thinking, oh my God, somebody's calling me. Pick up, it's my wife. Okay, just put it down. This goes on for, I don't know how long. And then one day that bell rang. And then what bell rang, and I'm looking at the bell and say, okay, my wife's calling. Pick up, it wasn't my wife. That was the call I was making. Very first call, which gave us the first business.
And how it went when you got your first customer?
So first customer was, that it was my brother, the interviewed him. So he called me, I didn't know he was in Thailand, he was in UK, London, working for IT company. So he said, oh, Salim, I'm in Thailand, I'm now working for this company, and how are you doing? I said, I heard you started a business. I said, yeah. How's your business? I said, I'm doing very good. Oh, my business, so I'm too busy, I don't have time. Are you busy? I said, I'm too busy, I don't have. So they said, okay, maybe you can do something for us if you're so busy. Do you have time? I said, I'll find time for you. So they asked me to do some work, and we said, yes, and that's the history. That's how we started.
And then you used to travel from Lahore airport to Bangkok and single day flight. You don't have a lot of money, but you continued knocking on the door of that first customer, and eventually that gave you the break.
Look, it's very simple. I met a customer, and we did service for them, and they had it. But I want more work. And the head office was in Singapore. So what I will do, I'll take a flight from Lahore, which is at 11:50 in the night. Arriving in Bangkok 6 a.m. in the morning. After 2 hours, there is a flight to Singapore at 8 a.m. Arriving in Singapore at 11. So arrive in Singapore, airport way, I'll change myself, have a bag, small bag, blue shirt, something out there, and go to my customer's office at about 11:30, 11. Knock on the door, and I'm not invited, I have no appointment, but I'll take the list to see if the guy is there. So I knock on the door, he's there. So he said, oh, look at me, why are you here? Just to have lunch with you. I hope you'll feed me, I'm hungry. So nice guy, German guy, he took me for lunch and said, okay, why are you here? I said, I want work. I didn't know, say, I don't have a work for you. I said, okay, thank you very much. I'll go back to the airport, Singapore airport, take a flight back to Bangkok. I think it's about 4 p.m. Arrive Bangkok before 6, then the flight to come back to Lahore 7, back in Lahore same day. I can't stay in a hotel, I can't afford it. I don't know. I'll be traveling to the class, I'll have the machine, I'll check it, I'll come back and then wait for another few weeks, go back. I did that so many times that German guy got sick and tired of it. He got tired of me. Then one day he called, said, are you coming somewhere? I said, no, don't come. I said, why? I have something for you. Please don't come, I'm tired of you, giving you lunch. You cost me too much. I said, okay. So So that's how we go to the next one. So he gave us a work, then we delivered that work. One thing we did, when we were given something, we made sure we delivered. We made sure we fulfilled our commitment. It didn't matter how much money we made. I never cared about the money at that time. I forgot making money. I was focusing to make that customer so dependent on us that he will not worry with us. That customer in Bangkok, Dr. C, was 1996 May. They're still my customer. 27 years, they're still my customers. Why? Because we gave them the same service I gave them 27 years ago. Same service, they still use my system, they still use the service, they still give me the 27 years. The kids have more and got married, they have children. I'm still about that customer. That's what.
So what kept you going while you were hustling? It was very difficult. It was all full of challenges. So what kept you going over there?
No, you see, you have no choice. You have no choice. You have to keep going. Not for a minute I had this doubt that I will give up. Not in a minute I will not. That's the thing, you cannot give up. That's so important. Right? Somebody asked me, sir, how many times you failed? I said never failed. How come you never failed? I said no. I was unsuccessful. I was not a failure. I'm a failure when I give up. You know that. You're only a failure when you give up. You're unsuccessful many times. I've read my book. I'm a successful so many times. I never fail because I will not give up. So it's the difference between failure and unsuccessful. You will not be able to do things you will do. That's unsuccessful. You try again. You change the way you do. You try again. It will not work many times, but you are not giving up. The moment you give up, you're a failure. You're dead.
Yeah, that's the point. But you don't have a choice. Being an entrepreneur, you don't have a choice to give up. Never, ever.
What would you ask me? Let me tell you. We heard this quote and this Mahabharata. Luck knocks you door. Kismat darwaza khataiya. Crap. Sorry. Luck will never knock you door. Get up. Open the door. Go out. Go out. Grab the nut from the corner. Bring it back to you. That's how luck works. That doesn't come to you. You go to the Lord. Luck will never come to you. You will remember that. घर बैठ गए आप सोच रहे कि लगा देगी कोई लग नहीं. You have to go to Singapore every time. I wasn't lucky. I just went after my luck every time. Kept going until luck came to me.
So you created your own luck.
You have to. The nature is watching you. See, nature likes when you struggle. Nature doesn't want you to sit down and wait for things to happen. This is what nature is about. So don't tell the nature is against you. You are against yourself if you're sitting and waiting. Don't wait.
So while you were doing all this hustle, did you ever thought that you will become successful one day? And what did success look like to you at that time?
Look, success, you have to draw a line to a success. This struggle and this going after success makes you very unhappy. You make you very unhappy. Because there's no, where do you draw the line to success? Where do you decide that, okay, enough is enough, I want to be happy? Where is that line? So I personally, and a message to all of the kids here is, we live only once. The life is very short. Doesn't matter even 100 years is short. Even 100 is short. So when you have achieved something, enjoy that. Enjoy that and be happy and cherish that with your loved ones. And then, yes, we should do more, but not so much that we forget all around us people and all our family members and all what is important to us. We must be able to draw a line to success. Yeah, there's more to be done. I can start 4 or 5 more businesses. I can sell food. I can do things. People keep coming to me with ideas. As you do that. Why would I do that? Why would I in the evening start calculating how much money I make? I don't want to do that. I want to look at balance sheets anymore. I want to, I want to give this back. This is my happiness. I'm happy to be here. I'm so happy to share my life with you. That's more happiness to me than going and starting a new business. Then again, this balance sheet you check every time is calculating money, how much money we lost, how much we gained. I don't do that anymore. So I'm drawing my line. I will draw a line to what I want to do. Yes, I will keep working and keep mentoring and keep coming to people. But if this all about success to make money, that is not competition.
Great point, sir. That you have to define your own success and then you have to pursue that. And success doesn't really mean money.
Well, to some people it's fun. Some people count the success of how much they bank balance, how many properties they got, how many cars they got. Okay, if that makes you happy, be yourself. But to be successful, what have you given back? That's more success. Have you given back something or you are taking it? You'll be taking it. Yeah, you can take it. We see people keep taking it. What have they given? Have they given out something? I think that's where the happiness to me comes, when you give back to society. And this is my second. This morning I was enough going to students, and that was my happy story. I was standing there on stage with hundreds of students listening to me, and I'm happy. I'm happy.
So, how to create success in the early stage startups? For them, what is the important thing? Like I would say, what should be a co-founders or founders most of the time spend on? Like what एक जो co-founder है, उसका उतना majority time किस चीज पे spend करना चाहिए? बनाने पे, बेचने पे, marketing करने पे.
One word: discipline. Get into discipline yourself. Rest is easy. We are not disciplined. We are not disciplined. That's our problem. Just one word will change your life. Discipline in your life and in your this one in everything, and your life will change. It's just one. And unfortunately, I don't see that. Unfortunately, I don't see that in young people, even mature people, and in older people, I don't see the same thing. And they do everything haphazardly. They just do things. They don't do it in a disciplined manner. That's where we see so much, unhappiness in life, because we're not disciplined, because we don't deal with things properly, we lose out. So critical, discipline required to live your life. And there are simple rules of life. Follow those rules, be disciplined. One thing is, be on time. Let me give you an example. I will always be 10, 15 minutes. I will wait outside in the sun or heat, but I will always be on time wherever I go. This is 43 years of my professional life. I was there. Sometimes I was studying the rain. I wouldn't go inside when I'm early, but I'll wait to go inside. I don't want to be seen so keen. I'm early, but I will always. See, that's one discipline I've retained in my life. So critical for you to do that. That's one example I'll give you. Second discipline: be very honest. Don't shortchange your customer. Never shortchange. Yes, you will make some more money in that whatever deal you're doing, but you will never get at the customer. This customer is very smart. Don't think they're stupid, they're idiots. They will, they may not tell you anything that they know what you're doing, but they will never come back to you. Why would my customer stay with me for 27 years? Somebody tell me here, why they with me for 27 years?
Consistency in providing quality.
Honestly, no. They know that whatever we quote them, build them, whatever we say, they can trust us. They will not look for a new vendor. Everybody is looking for a vendor because they're not satisfied with the current vendor. That's why I get more business. Because I go in somewhere, they're unhappy with the current vendor. So I go in and grab the customer. But I don't want to let that customer go, because I want to leave the customer with in the mind that they got somebody they can sleep with. Go and sleep, I'll take care of the business. It's not a profit area, I'll give them so much profit that they can go sleep and you will take care of the IT sector. And that's what you do. So what the question is very simple. For you to be successful, create a discipline in yourself for all aspects of life, and I assure you, you will be succeeding. Money. My very first contract, I tell you what, this German guy sitting with me, and so it's a software development job, and I did a quote of about $300,000. I said, God, this is 1997. And I said, his name was 𝐁𝐮𝐢𝐲𝐿, a German guy, and we discussed it, negotiating. He said, Salim, I don't have this kind of money. I have only $90,000 budget. That's all. And so I said, okay, all right. I'll do your system, but please allow me to keep the rights for this developer, because I'm not going to make any money on this deal. But if I can sell this to somebody else, I'll return money. So I ignored $400,000. We knew we were going to make money. I signed that first deal, delivered the system on time, within that $90,000, not a single penny over that, within time, and they were very happy. They came back to me 1 time, 3 times, 4 times, and ultimately, they became my biggest customer in millions of dollars. Ultimately, that 5 years ago, same customer signed a deal of $120 million. From $90,000 in 25 years, we are signing a $120 million deal. Because for 25 years, I'm dealing with him. So how can you maintain that? Because I never looked at the amount of money I was getting. I was getting a customer, and I was going to make that customer. For 5-6 years, we didn't look at money at all. Just focusing, keeping the customer intact. The customer gives the reference. Tell you the story of mine. In 2004, same customer of mine in Thailand, and I got a call from a second customer in Thailand. Their competitor, and this customer told me, Salim, can you come to Thailand with your team to show us the software? We would buy software. Day after tomorrow. I said, I can't come there tomorrow because my visas will take time. I can travel, I'm a different passport. But if I have to bring my 3-4 people to do a demo, they won't get visa in 5 days. I said, sorry, if you can't come there tomorrow, my Japanese people will leave, they will go to Japan, and you will lose out. So I called my current customer. I said to my customer, can you help me? He said, what? I said, look, I have to demo the system you're using my system. If you show the system to a new customer, who is your competitor? He said, are you crazy? Yeah, I said, I'm crazy. And you help. But by then, there was such a good friend to me. This is already 3 years gone. I said, I don't care. His name is Peter. I don't care. But Dad, you have to help me here. I said, no, you crazy, this, that. Okay, tell them to come to our office. So I jumped on the plane same night into Bangkok, and day after tomorrow, I call this, inform them, please come to this office. They don't know where they're coming. We'll show you the system. So they come to this office, they look at the sign, it's their competitor. So they shop. Anyway, they kept quiet, they went in, and my customer has had their 4 expert of my software sitting there doing the demo. My customer is doing a demo to a customer. I'm just sitting and watching. And you know what they say? My customer did the same. We sold a $10 million deal that $10 million we get from that customer. That's how you build your relationship. Your customers become your friends. Can you do that? Your life will change. And that happens when you're very honest. Because honesty can be fake. You can't fake it. You can't pretend it. Don't pretend. But interesting thing happened. Well, this same German company, he came to Lahore working with my people, and I was taking him to drop him to the airport, and said to me, Salim, I don't understand your team. I said, why? They're always very defensive. I said, I'm trying to tell them something, and they immediately speak up, and they're not being finished. They tell me, oh, no, sir, this is not, this is that. I learned the lesson that day. So I teach my people. Shut up, let the customer speak. Let them complete what they want. Don't say a word, even if you don't like what they say, let them complete. Once they complete it, don't defend yourself. Just, okay, all right. This is what you think the problem. Let's see how we can fix it. I've changed the mentality of my people. Never defend yourself. Be always, listen to your customer. Don't think they're stupid. If you think your customer is stupid, you lose them.
So what I've learned from users is obsession with the customer. And while you were making that call, that for going $200,000 for a deal and $90,000, I just want to learn how successful CEOs make decisions. Was it an intuition? Did you have a data point? Or you just forecasted something? How you made that call?
If you understand software business, when somebody gives you a business, a software to develop, you have no right on that software. You are getting paid for it. Yeah? It's a bespoke development. You're just doing software. And in my mind, I wanted to own the rights. I knew it's a very powerful software. I knew this is a powerful software. So I already had a plan. If they want a discount, I'll give them a discount. But I will ask them to let me keep the rights to this.
So you had done your homework that this is a powerful product, and if we develop and retain the rights, you can sell it for this. So,
you know how much money that was made from that one deal, 90,000? I believe we have already built $1 billion from that one 90,000 last 20 years. We have built a $1 billion. We have got hundreds of customers around the world. In China alone, I've got 30 mega customers. And just one 90,000 G has converted into this because we have the rights to resell. Remember that? We have the rights to resell.
So China exports technology to the whole of the world, and Natural Technologies is a technology leader in auto leasing solution in China.
We are bringing money from China.
Like this is an amazing success story that we need to share with our people. So what would be your advice to younger CEOs or younger at heart?
I'm young at heart. What do you mean by that? It's not fair.
So while you're building your company, like thinking to how, what would be the tipping point when you start thinking that you can go global?
Nothing happens overnight. Nothing good is going to happen. कोई जादू की छड़ी नहीं है, कोई आंखें बंद करके खोलेंगे तो आपका काम हो गया ऐसा नहीं. When you start enterprise, be ready for a long haul. Long haul. Be ready. It will take time. One, be assured of what you do. I did something which I was assured. My technology was my profession for 17 years. So I was good at what I did. I knew how software develops software. I used to code myself. I was a network engineer. I used to put networks together. I was designing systems. So I had 17 years behind me when I started French. So I knew what I was doing. That's one. Critical. Second, I knew it would take time, so it will not happen 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, it could be years before I see any success. I was ready for the sleepless night. I was ready to be in office for long hours. I was ready for that. I was ready to give in. I was ready to lose money. I was ready to not make money for a long time. I had 2 suits and they were all rumpled and they were greasy and I have only 3 ties. I would just use those. I mean, old clothes. I don't know what sort of shoes I used to wear. I didn't care. That's what you do. Let go of yourself. Let go of your ego. Don't try to see. The biggest thing is to prove the world you're smart. Don't do that. Don't try to prove to anyone that you're smart. Because in that proving, you make mistakes. Because obviously everybody will be all your family members, all your friends, all your brothers. Oh, how are you doing? You don't care what they say. Ignore the people around you. Focus on your work. Every single penny is valuable to you. Every single penny must be saved. Every single penny we use to generate business, not only yourself. You do that, I assure you, you will succeed ultimately. 1, twice, thrice, you will get your dream. Your dream will come true, but you have to get yourself to that area, to level where you are focused on work. Your prime concern is 2 people, your people, and your customers. Take care of your customers, people. Treat them as your family. Don't treat them as your, never be a boss. Never be a boss. Don't be abusive. Always listen. If they make a mistake, it's okay. Say, I don't like lazy people, I will let them go. But if someone is trying genuinely make a mistake, I don't give it. I don't even look at them and say, keep going, try again. Never abuse them, never do anything. I have never speaking loud. I'm speaking loud now, but you will not see me speaking loud in the office. Never, not everybody around you. You look after your people, I assure you they will give their life to you. It's all about respect. Give them respect, dignity.
So that's great advice to younger and younger founders. I'm honored to have got a book autographed by Mr. Sunny, Problem Solving and Market. And I want your Sathak Pਹੁੰਚੇ, your master problem solving.
I don't see a problem, any problem, a complex problem. The problem is that when somebody comes to me with something, oh, this is an issue or problem, they always look at it as in a very complex manner. Oh, it's a solution, but I'm. If you just look at every issue in a different manner, there's an easy way to solve and make it easier to solve. So, problem solving it's not that problematic. We make it problem. Most cases, when they come to me, my chief comes to me with a very बड़े परेशान मालूम नहीं है परेशान हो गए एक आगे तक सामने SG ये क्या हो गया and look at them and look within 5 minutes I send them back with a very simple answer in this whole chain. So it's all about how you look at the problem in what manner. If you look at a problem in a very simple manner, and solve it simply, or you can tell yourself, oh, this is very complex. Oh, you don't solve it. Oh, you can solve it. Then it can be done. So yeah, problem solving is the problem. That is the first of the problem.
सर पहली मीटिंग जब हम आपसे NICAT डिस्कस करने आए थे तब से what I really love about this is your energy, is your focus. Trust me, man, at your age and I'm always not getting that you still lack that energy. How do you maintain that energy and focus at this age?
I know we're lucky. We're lucky we're alive. We're lucky that I can get up from the bed to the wall. I'm so lucky. Please be grateful to Allah Ta'ala for your health. Look after yourself. It's important. Your health is a gift from Allah, and you are responsible for your body and your self-help. Look after yourself. Ignore irritants. This very thing I've done, I ignore problems around me. I ignore small things. In the office even, things going wrong, I don't look at them at all. Somebody asked me, why do you do that? Why do you ignore so many things? I said, because I have a bigger picture in mind. If I get entangled in small office issues, then I will miss out on the big. So our boss is not supposed to entangle himself or herself into small, minor issues in office or in work. Don't do that. Don't try to interfere in anything. If you have hired good people, let them take care of it. If you hire a general manager, let the general manager handle that. Don't get involved. Even if you see something wrong, just pass by. Don't even mention you saw something wrong. Let GM handle that, or whoever that is. Don't get involved. Don't get involved. Don't tangle yourself in irritation. That's how you get energy. Because if you start tangling, there's so many things happening around you. आपको करना नहीं सकते. आप हर वक्त stressed हैं, हर वक्त upset हैं, हर वक्त आप चीजें कर रहे हैं. So I ignore. I keep telling everyone, ignore, learn to ignore irritation. Don't get irritated. Positive चीजें मत होंगी आपके. Ignore that. Just focus on what you want to do things good, and that will give you energy. That's important, and that's how you can get energy. And then believe in yourself is energy itself. That you can do good. Keep telling yourself, I can do good. जब आप कहोगे अच्छे दफा, you do good. So tell yourself, I can do good. Good will happen.
Well, such a delight listening to you and learning from you, sir. I can ask tons of more questions, but I want to open the floor for questions from the audience. मैं सर आप लोगों को एक बात कहना चाहूँगा क्वेश्चंस लेने से पहले फॉलो एसजी's पेजेस और टेक्नोलॉजी के अलावा अगर आपने मुख्य रेसिपीज और फिटनेस टिप्स जाननी हो तो you can follow SG. He's a technology guru, but he has other passions as well, and he is proud at sharing them with other people as well. So,
all right. My question is that what would be your advice for a person like me who started at the age of 55? Going by the normal age in Pakistan. So, no. What I'm saying is that the start is at the age of 55. So, you are looking at a long haul. So, how should one begin that future is like?
I started at the age of 42. You are a beautiful age. You are the prime of your age. And a basic time, you have seen all. You made all your mistakes. You go through all. The best I do, really. Best. I tell you what, inshallah, because you cool down, you've seen all. Jalbazi kar liya, aapne kar liya ho. Please go for it. In fact, we need that. This is what I was talking about. That this is the concept of entrepreneur is only 20 years old is a very flawed concept. It's a very silly, nonsensical thought. Entrepreneur should be only 20, 25 years old, 26 years old. Crap. That's wrong. Sorry, I'm using the wrong language, but it's wrong. That's any age. But please do what you have been doing. Don't do anything else. Follow what you know, you will never grow. You will always. So your age is not a barrier. I assure you it's not a barrier.
The question someone visited us 2 days ago and he said we will be beautiful and look for corporate dropouts instead of college dropouts.
Really? That ये age का सब गलत है, wrong with it twice. बिल्कुल गलत है. Nonsensical, इसके नाम के लिए, by all means, please go for it, inshallah, please. Whatever you do. Thank you.
Please introduce yourself as well.
Assalamualaikum everybody. This is Dolly. I'm part of the Samsung Certified Traditioning and I'm part of Rahul Chamber of Commerce and Industry. It was so heartening to listen to you, sir. It was very nice. मैं दो एक तो बहुत अच्छा लगा आपको सुन के और बहुत इंस्पिरेशन थी. That's very. और आपने जो तीन बातें की, इसमें से third point was financing. Sir, today I'm currently as the corporate advisory board of Incubation Center, 𝐁𝐮𝐢𝐲𝐝𝐞 University. तो उसके अंदर एक बहुत बड़ा challenge बच्चों के लिए देखते हैं and we're trying to figure out क्योंकि आपको पता है कि ख़वातीन primarily being in the East, it is a very difficult task कि वो convince कर सके हमारे जो opposite gender हैं कि हम ये काम कर सकते हैं. उसके लिए हमें बहुत सारे efforts करने पड़ते हैं. I be reaching to this position. I myself have gone through the process. तो उसमें हमने patience और एक element of empathy आपसे मैंने नहीं सुना. Do you think empathy plays an important role for the growth and success of any enterprise, even though very? Thank you very much.
Empathy. First of all, we entrepreneurs need. Entrepreneurs needs, it's very simple that he or she needs to be fully believe in themselves, complete. And I'm ready that nobody will help me. Nobody will come to assist me. That's how I start. That's my first thing when I started to write. Nobody will hold my hand. Nobody will pick me up. So that's one. So when I start with this belief that nobody will be there to hold me or pick me up when I go down, then I'm ready to face it. Gender is a wrong issue at all. Gender has nothing to do with enterprise. Any one of us can be a successful enterprise, male or female. It's all about following simple principles of how you can build your enterprise. So if we can teach these girls a simple principle, I assure that they will do well. Yeah, I mean, sometimes the female gender faces challenges, but then, that's again part of learning, and they must learn quickly. We must adapt. It's all about, human nature is adaptation. Humans can adapt very quickly, and that's where different people who are successful or not, adaptation. You can adapt, changing environment. So you can adapt, you will continue with the flow. But if you're not adapting, you're stuck. Because आपको समझ नहीं आता क्या हो गया, बेटा आगे चल. So adapt, change. तो इनको ये मैसेज करना चाहिए. आपने adapt करना है, आपने प्रभावी करने किसी लोग care about what people think. You are selling the right goods and services, then you should focus on that. Forget what gender you are, just focus on that. Again, build the right team. Again, please message me आपके सबको कि यार टीम बनाइए, अपने से 10 बात नहीं, और फिर उनको पे trust.
Thank you very much.
My name is Ishan Godfrey, I'm a commercial consultant here at NICAT. So first of all, I very appreciate it. I could be here because all of your words 110% rejecting. So it's a big challenge for me. So you can believe that how you be good for the young generation. So I have one suggestion for you. I see that they will like to do performance. Start to do some type of podcast or YouTube for the young generation. Because I could be older than you are 62. I started in career when I was 15. I'm 63.
You're a baby.
Yeah.
I'm older than you.
So as one sentence, I started in career when I was 52. So I'm certainly with you. So my suggestion is to do some type of podcast or something because I think you also read a lot of books about the management and everything. I think it's very important for their generation. The second, that there is some discipline also to review all of your words is absolutely at the top. So I think that
one thing missing from the young generation, I think that you need to learn them is the patient. Don't be hurried. Stay calm. So congratulations, Central Education.
Thank you. I'm Dr. Shahzor, the CEO of 𝐁𝐮𝐢𝐲𝐝, and we are an AI-based consultancy services provider company. So the talk was extremely inspiring. I listened to every word, mashallah. Thank you so much for the inspiring words. I wanted to ask an advice as to how do you scale up a consultancy, services-based company, because that is what we are, especially in the light of the fact that any new client that you bring on board generally expects you to be giving your 100% time to that particular client.
Well, Shahz, I think this is a challenge every new enterprise face. It's chicken egg. Should you have people on bench ready to take work, or should you wait for the work to come? So I think you have to learn from the previous work you have received, whatever you have received. And you're AI, and so you have to be your everything, how the work will be prediction. You have to be more critical to yourself. But I think a small bench is always needed. It's always good to have a small bench. It's cost, I know that. But a bench helps you to be able to grab business very quickly and then add more people. So consultancy will come back to you, as I said to you, if you are honestly, sincerely delivering whatever work you got today, you deliver that work with all genuine honesty of your all efforts, and then hope that these customers of you will be your good. I can give you an example. My customer became my customer reference. My message. I think you have to build the relationship with your customer. You have to. And as Dr. said, patience is the key, and a bench, a small bench, is important. You do need 1 or 2 people on the bench always under training and ready. So whenever there's opportunity, you don't have to wait for people to come in. So it's just a balance of that. And work will take time. Actually, it's all your work done, previous work done, creating a reference for you, and keep building. And again, a customer, once a customer, don't let them go. Keep in, even they don't have work, stay in touch. I always did. Doesn't matter they walk around. I always kept on them nicely, messages, just saying hello. I traveled with them. That is critical. Stay in touch with our customer. It doesn't matter if they have given you business money. I did that for a long time, and it paid back to me. So whatever customer you got, stay in touch. Constantly, pleasant messages, nice things. Asking about their family, where they are, traveling, sharing, know what you're doing. Just engage them. Keep engaging. You will be surprised what happens. Something happens.
Yes, I'm looking at मेरे क्वेश्चन ये है कि अब पाकिस्तान में हम अगर किसी बात करें या फिर कोई जान हार्ट की बात करें तो उन सबको पता है कि बेल कौन था, मॉस कौन था, जेफ कौन है, वो जो एप्पल का था, स्टीव जॉब्स का पता है, बस इन बोरिंग नहीं पता पाकिस्तान में रहते थे या डेल का आज का नहीं पता या इस तरह की और भी सक्सेस स्टोरीज हैं। आई थिंक आप इसमें लीड लें और कम से कम यहाँ पे हमारी हर यूथ को, यूनिवर्सिटी ग्रेजुएट को स्कूल में घरों में पता जब तक नहीं होगा कि आप एक सक्सेस स्टोरी पाकिस्तान से जनरेट कर सकते हैं, तो माशाल्लाह इतनी एक कामयाब सक्सेस स्टोरी हो सकती है, तो उसको आप उस वक्त तक लोग उसको फॉलो नहीं करेंगे। और इसमें मेरी सजेशन है कि लेट्स गो या कोई भी इसके अंदर लीड ले सकता है कि आपका जो मीडिया है, अदर प्रिंट है, सोशल मीडिया है, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक है, उसकी पावर को यूज करें to disseminate the message of become an entrepreneur or change the world.
This is what we are doing. This is what exactly we लेकिन ये नहीं पता सही बोली का पूरे पाकिस्तान
नहीं आप सही कह रहे हैं। इसलिए अगर आप मेरे सोशल मीडिया तो माशाल्लाह about 55-60,000 followers. माशाल्लाह I write a lot, I mentor a lot. मैं बड़ा social भी हूँ, मैं बड़ा funny भी हूँ, मैं इसलिए हर तरीके से just to show the people यार मैं सिर्फ काम ही करता मैं थोड़ा सा अपने आप खुश करता हूँ। But I do that. Please मेरे follow करें, देखें मेरी activities और आप सही कह रहे हैं। देखिए कोशिश बड़ी है, मैं बुक भी लिखी हुई, बुक भी माशाल्लाह बहुत मेरी मैं हर दफा जब भी कोई भी बुलाता मैं जाता हूँ, मैं अपने ग्रुप तालीम में हर स्कूल में जाता हूँ, मैं छोटे स्कूल से लेकर लव्स तक भी जाता हूँ। अभी और माशाल्लाह मैंने वाचिंग प्रोफेसर I go to sir, I go sir everywhere. I believe it's my responsibility to go to schools. And अभी बच्चे सब मेरे आते हैं तो 10 साल पहले मेरा लेक्चर होता वो फिर सर आप एक लफ्ज मेरे से पीछे यदि आपने ये कंप्यूटर करो and that gives me some goosebumps. So sir मैं I do whatever but your lecture obviously हमारा media is more focused on the high healthy integrity. We are not our media is not looking for success story. They sell on integrity unfortunately. So ये हम खुद ही लगे अपने आप को बेच रहे हैं. But you're right. I think we should do more. I agree.
सर इसके मैं प्लीज ऐड कर दूं कि मैं नेशनल कॉलेज ऑफ केवी से सर को मैं गाया हुआ था और सर एज चीफ गेस्ट थे मैंने
I have a question.
He's using our guest is.
Sir, I have a question. Sir, how can we retain our employees in the company? For example, this is a very fast time when people are jumping from one country to another. So how we can retain our employees?
First of all, you can't retain anyone. Let's agree. Let's accept that this industry you cannot retain. But what I do, I focus on the core team. So a core team, I will not lose. For them, I will do anything. The rest can move around. Remember that. So make sure you have a core. A core needs to be kept, not broken. Don't let the core break. उसको लेके चलना, वो छोटी चीज़ है, उसको फोकस करें. Obviously, अगर 2000 रुपए में हर एक को मैं वो पैकेज नहीं दे सकता, हर एक को मैं जो जगह देता मैं तो जहाँ बच्चे को जॉब करता. बट एक कोर बनाइए, उसको बनाइए. उसके दिन बच्चे आ रहे हैं, बच्चे आए जाएंगे, बच्चे रुकेंगे. और ना रुके, ना खुशी और बच्चे पता आपको फर्क पड़ता है. फायदा ही होता है कि आपकी कॉस्ट कम हो जाती है. अगर आप पुराने लोग ज़्यादा लेके चलेंगे तो आपकी कॉस्ट कम बढ़ेगी. So एक नेचुरल एट्रिशन रखें, कोर्नाई उसको केयर करें, उसकी केयर करें, उनकी हालत में उनकी फाइनेंशियल पैकेज, यहाँ पे कोर की हर चीज़ अपने जिम्मे लेते हैं, बच्चों की पढ़ाई, उनकी गाड़ी वाड़ी ताकि वो कोई और जाए. उसके बाद बाकी बच्चे 2-3 साल 4 साल में बच्चा बढ़ता है, कोई बात नहीं. तो ये ध्यान रखिए कि आपने ज़्यादा अटेंशन करनी भी नहीं, उसकी कॉस्ट बढ़ेगी. एक बच्चा है तो उसके नया बच्चा लाएंगे, कॉस्ट आपको बढ़ेगी. So it's good, not sometimes, always. Good to maintain this iteration. Yeah, healthy. 20% iteration healthy आपको देती है. But as I said, don't lose your core. वो आप decide करें core क्या, वो बना लीजिए. Then you'll be fine.
Assalamualaikum. My name is 𝐁𝐮𝐢𝐲𝐢𝐲𝐢𝐲 and my manager is Assets Consultant and our startups globally and locally. My question to you would be jumping back to your time when you were the CEO as well. Your biggest motivation being a salesman, what kept you going in that time? While you were the CEO, you had those thoughts of being a CEO, the cost of running a business, and you measure everything. And at the same time, you have those initial failures in sales when you start selling out a brand new product, you define the market, you have a lot of variables happening. So what kept you going in that?
Look, this is important. At that period of time in your life, you know that you are the best with it anyway. You are the one with more passion and understand what you're selling. So you have to. Little mashallah, we have a big team now. Now I go to the customers once they become my customer and I go to them. But at that time, I knew that I am the best face. I'm more senior, I'm more mature. So that was the reason I kept going. And then again, after many visits, there is a success that's encouraging. Then I realized, yes, ultimately there is success if I don't give up. अगर आप इसको सिंगापुर में देखिए, तो that's something. बल्कि मैं डायरी में लिखा, see something I wrote in the diary line. This is 1997 in April, May diary. That the call I was waiting, is this a call which is big? That's so much great company. These are prophetic words. और वही कॉल थी जो मेरी आई सिंगापुर से कि यार SG, I'm gonna stop with you. But that didn't come because I stayed home. It came because I went out, and I was amazed on that call. मुझे अभी तक वो bell याद है, ring हुई है कि I have got some work for you. Oh my God, you can't imagine my feeling, what I felt that day. That yeah, it worked. So yeah, please remember that after declaring January, we are salesmen, and inshallah, we are believers. Nature आपको कभी बलिए सी, कभी नहीं.
My name is 𝐅𝐢𝐫𝐞𝐬𝐢𝐲𝐧, and we do have a small startup over here. We do have other business, but we have a small startup over here. It's capabilities, and and we are one solution for the industry. So I have a question for you, like 𝐁𝐮𝐢𝐲 as why not to diversify in another like different ventures as well? And one thing, I'm following you on Facebook and LinkedIn. So other than cooking, he's very good at gardening as well. So and I agree with you. Like we love your like posts and small videos. So automatically that will thank you.
So your question is the diversification. Look, we have it, but I see life differently. I see life differently.
Okay.
And I'm not saying people should diversify, but I want to enjoy what I have done so far. If I diversify now, then I'll be busy in building that, and I will miss out my garden. I'll miss out my kid garden which I made. I like to feed people, I like to feed my friends. I love to do that. That's a passion. It takes away my stress. Give me good feeling that अच्छा पता है वो शायद पैसे नहीं मिलते हाँ बड़ा अच्छा बना है शायद पैसे मिलते रहते हो but I'm happy. I like when they come to my garden and say oh what a beautiful flower, that gives me new life. So I think we should do that. We all must get something out of our daily work around and do something silly. People think oh a CEO should do that, a CEO should behave like that. I don't care. I'm not a CEO. I'm selling money. I'm a human being. मुझे बहुत पैसे लगे यार अस्सी शुड behave like that. What is this? Excuse me, what are you talking about? I don't call me CEO, call me sleep money. I have a right to be what I am, so I don't care about people what they think about me. This is a special about
Assalamualaikum everyone. I'm the founder of 𝐁𝐮𝐢𝐲𝐝 Technologies. We basically work on drones and great talk, sir. You have shared a lot of points regarding team management. You have shared like the crux of your entire life. My question is regarding the startups when they reach at a point that there's a lot of work to do. There are opportunities from the market, but the team is not enough to fulfill all the tasks, and there is not enough finances that they can hire a team like मैं सर 3 से 4 घंटे में सर सोता हूँ मैं काम बहुत ज़्यादा करता हूँ लेकिन I'm unable to fulfill my tasks. Team is there. So what would you recommend at this stage?
Okay, I think it's very good question for all of you guys. Be careful for this time. It's not about a bigger number of customers. It's about quality of work you got now. Focus. Get down on your work. Please be true, and I'm not kidding. Look, you're young, I did that, so I can't tell you what because I did it, but I will not do it now because it's not right. Get down on the work. Whatever you got, hold that, do it right. And once you have delivered that, then do that. I know sometimes you will not get more work, but you will get more work because you will be good. Remember that. Your fish should be not get more work because you do a very bad one. So you're afraid they are coming there. But when you do good work, like I'm sure you will, mashallah, then don't go after doing work until you have delivered. Please hold back. Trust that people will come to you because you have given an amazing service to whatever you do. So change the fashion. It's not healthy. So if you do 1 month to work, 4 hours is not enough. I can assure you. So cut down your hour. Don't have more people. Whatever work you got, let's just get it done. But get it done well. इतना अच्छा काम करो ऐसी दिहाड़ी बनाओ उसका कि अगला दोबारा खा लेते हैं do that. That's what you should do. No work. Cut down your work. And then, inshallah, there will be time. अभी कितने लोग आपके पास? 5. मैं 2 से छोड़. Then you will add, inshallah. 1, 2, 3. And few times you have 100 people. But आज, it's not about people. It's not about people. It's about work I got that I must deliver. Please focus on that. Try to get more sleep. Cut your hours. Work with your team together. 5 of you must work together. I'm sure you can start. But उनको भी सोने दे और काम करने नया काम आएगा इंशाल्लाह. Just a second. So should I just bring up I wish I could stay, but it's been a long day, and supposed to be formality here. यार एक पिक्चर है अभी में यार और everybody is like ये सर ये करने इसके बाद इधर से ये बस में रोकी तो नहीं है अगर सब लोग बैठे पिक्चर लो आप अगर आप लोग बैठ जाए प्लीज लाइक योर पिक्चर विद यू
Everybody please sit down.
इसको डांस डांस से करा दे अगर जी सर थोड़ा सा किसी को लिरिक पिक्चर आई वांट ऑल द पीपल सर मैं अरे यार सब खुले के बाद पीछे वाले खड़े पे चढ़ने जब से कहीं जरूर टेबल अगर टेबल पे सब खड़े हो जाए Thank you very much.
This is the best part for